In the currency market, there is a change in the sentiment. This week may finally end without losses for the US dollar bulls, despite the clear signals from the Fed representatives that the rate hike is over. Investors still prefer to buy the US dollar, and the outflow of capital from the Eurozone is among the main reasons for this. The European Union saw a sharp slowdown in inflation, after which the head of the ECB signaled about the likelihood of a rate cut in December. Such a prospect strengthened a sell-off in the euro against the US dollar, and we will continue to discuss what news will be released next week. On Monday, we will return to assessing the single currency's investment appeal. Markets will focus on the German trade balance. In the last reporting period, exports fell sharply, while imports dropped slightly less, bringing the trade balance to its lowest level since May. Notably, the decline in shipments to Germany came precisely from the European Union and China, while volumes from the UK and Russia increased by 5.2% and 7.5% respectively. In turn, deliveries from Germany to Russia fell by more than 11%, so waiting for the October data, analysts are forecasting a slight recovery of the trade balance to 17 billion euros and export volumes to 1% growth, which could temporarily revive investor investment in the single European currency. On a Tuesday, markets will begin the trading day with the results of the Reserve Bank of Australia's meeting. In anticipation of this news, analysts are confident that the interest rate will remain unchanged. However, this is not a sign of the end of a tightening, just a pause. A few days ago, Reserve Bank of Australia head Michelle Bullock said that she saw signs of renewed inflation growth in the form of a growing domestic demand and consumption, meaning that the central bank would continue to closely monitor the economic situation in the country and take appropriate measures. As a result, 50% of market participants are confident that there will be another rate hike next year. The accompanying statement on the outcome of the Reserve Bank of Australia meeting will determine trader sentiment. If the potential for further rate hikes remains, the Australian dollar will strengthen. On Thursday, Market Economics will publish the data on the indexes of economic activity for the world's major economies. However, investors will keep a close eye on the data from the United States, namely the value of the Institute of Supply Managers Index for the services sector. The forecasts are quite optimistic, which will help at least the US stock market to develop a Santa Claus rally, and the US dollar should also support the trend of a strengthening US assets. Wednesday morning may see a continuation of the positive sentiment. The Australian dollar may be supported by the economic growth data for the third quarter. If analysts' assumptions are correct, Australia's GDP will increase by 0.3% despite negative trends in China, its main trading partner. The ADP report on the change in the US payroll employment may spoil this stream of upbeat macroeconomic data, as a modest increase is expected. Sustainable growth in the American economy requires monthly job growth to exceed 200,000, judging by the forecasted values, and the US economy is in trouble. This may bring back the bearish sentiment for the US dollar traders. The US dollar may lose ground against the Canadian dollar. On Wednesday, the Bank of Canada will hold a meeting, and the interest rate is anticipated to remain unchanged at 5%. However, it's most likely that a decision will be made to lower the rate early next year, and the fact is that inflation in Canada is slowing down rapidly. The labor market data are showing signs of a deterioration as a result of the high high interest rates, therefore the growth of the Canadian dollar may be short-lived. We will monitor the market reaction to the above-mentioned reports. Subscribe to our channel and follow changes in market sentiment with us. Any comments, questions and offers are welcomed. We wish you profitable trading and see you soon.